Hello, this is T.H. Culhane from the Botanical College of Global Sustainability, Rosebud Continuum, and Solar Cities. I'm here with students and graduates of the Botanical College and of USF Engineering, and we have now built USF's second biodigester. It's the third in the area. We have one at Mosey, Museum of Science and Industry, across the street from Battelle, one on the west side of campus at USF Hillel, and this one here now on the other side, on the east side of campus at the USF Botanical Gardens. These are twin dragons. They're not yet painted. They're not yet done, but they're the typical Solar Cities IBC tank biodigester type. And as ever, we use the I love you sign from sign language to tell people, particularly when we go into schools, how to build a digester. It's 3 pipes, and here they are. My little finger is the feed pipe, 4-inch pipe going down to the bottom of the cut to let the food go inside. The tank is represented by my hand. Then there is the gas out pipe represented by my index finger, and the slurry out pipe for the wonderful liquid fertilizer coming out the other side. Everything goes into the top of the IBC tank. That creates 8 inches of water column pressure, which is what biogas microorganisms evolve gas at. So by having 8 inches or more of water on top, it pushes the gas out nicely into the gas holder. We have 2 biodigesters here. They will be painted black. They will have mesh bags with a lot of bottle caps and other plastic detritus in them floating around, and they will have zip ties to stabilize these so they don't break the uniseal seal. But the biodigester digestate will flow into this portion of an IBC, which always results when you make the gas holder. This is a gas holder that is made of 2 IBCs. One is the water bath for water displacement. The other is an IBC tank rotated 90 degrees and cut so that it goes in as a kind of cap. And then there is a gas out there that will have a T connected to the 2 digesters. We like to have 2 digesters because if one goes sour because it's overfed, if it gets indigestion, the other one will be able to keep going while the indigestion digester gets settled and recovers from that. So you always have gas production. We can also do comparisons. We can do ground food waste in one and unground food in the other to have a control to see, is it worth investing the time and energy and equipment into grinding. We can do tests of yard waste versus food waste. And of course, here in the Botanical Gardens, there is the potato tree down the way that produces a otherwise toxic fruit that no animals eat here. It just dumps on the ground every year. And we want to see if we can take that fruit fall that is useless to the biota here, except for the microorganism community and the fungi community. By putting it in the digester in a controlled situation, we might let the microbes have their meal, but at the same time get useful gas and fertilizer out of it, as opposed to letting it just fall into the tree and rotting. So there's a lot of good research possibilities here. We met with a microbiologist today, Madison from engineering, who is working with microorganisms that are methanogenic from the sinkholes in the ocean here in Tampa, and we're interested also in seeing, if we build a 3rd digester over here, how effective is marine digestion here so that we can start dealing with bilge waste and other wastes that are in a saline environment that these would not handle. Philip Dixon's here. He's getting his PhD in anaerobic digestion from USF Engineering, and Philip's looking at a bunch of different parameters. Better that you describe it than me.
Okay, yeah, I'm just looking at substrate to inoculum ratios, or substrate is the food that you feed the microorganisms, and the inoculum is the microorganism. So in this case, we'll be looking at we'll just be feeding them food waste, but from my research, I'm looking at municipal solid waste because in Florida would like to eliminate the organic fraction of municipal solid waste going to the landfills, I think by like 2050 or something, and a lot of states are looking at this in the country. So I look at food waste and yard waste, that composes generally all of the organic fraction. I also look at biosolids, which are dead microorganisms from a wastewater treatment plant. So I've determined what the ratio is for the generation of Hillsborough County, which we're in right here in Tampa, and then I add that to my digesters to see if I can get all of the materials to be digested at the correct substrate to inoculum ratio to make the best methane yield. I also look at the addition of a solid phase alkalinity source and see how that affects methane yield. That's my research.
Awesome! Yeah, so exciting stuff here going on at USF. If you're part of our Facebook Solar Cities Biogas Inventors and Practitioners group, then you know already what this is all about. If you're not, please join us. Just type in its Facebook groups, Solar Cities Biogas, and join us. There's over 11,000 people around the world now who are doing this. It's a movement, and we are proud to say that we were some of the early pioneers in this, going back over a decade ago, and now we're happy to see that this particular design that we came up with the Zabaleen trash recycling population of Egypt, of Cairo, Egypt, has gone viral all over the world. It's a very simple way to build a very effective home biodigester, and you should be able to, in the warm months, should be able to get this thing filled. That is, to fill this gas holder up to about here, almost a cubic meter per day from a bucket of food in each of these. So we should be able to fill it twice a day. We will see how that works. Of course, they slow down in the winter. But remember that you can do this at home. This is simple. It's just some 4-inch pipe, some 2-inch pipe, some elbows, and some plumbing parts that you can get from any hardware store. Old IBC tanks. These were thankfully donated by Alessi Foods. Thank you, Paul Alessi, for your very generous donation to all of our projects here in the South Tampa area associated with the Patel College of Global Sustainability and Rosebud Continuum. God bless you for that. And Happy New Year to all of you. Just one other shout out to 2 other people. I'll take the camera because you've met Philip, you've met me, you haven't met Jerry and Lee. That rhymed.
Come on up here, Lee.
Tell us a little bit. Yes.
I'm Jerry.
So tell us about why this is so important and why you're spending your first day after New Year's out here.
When you think on a humanitarian basis, the biodigester provides so much in regard to what people need around the world. Clean fuel, fertilizer, so that they can grow food in their area and have a clean cooked fuel to use so they're not breathing in smoke all the time. 5.5 million people or more are dying from breathing in smoke from fires. They don't have electricity in their home. They're using wood to burn so that they can cook on it. Well, 9 million people are dying of air quality issues. 5.5, about half of them are dying because of lack of clean cook stoves. The biodigester will produce a clean cooking fuel that allows them to be able to cook on a stove without having to breathe in smoke. The added benefit is every time they're adding their leftovers, all the food waste, the onion peels and orange peels and husks and things that they're not going to use, they are removing the opportunity for rats and other vermin to get into their area and cause disease. And a third benefit is that the biodigester will convert all of what you put into it, all that food waste, into a rich liquid fertilizer. Lee, you got something you'd like to share?
I'm more focused on the food waste on campus. So students in campus, they bring the food waste here, fed by Patel students who have well trained about this biodigester. And the Patel students feed the biodigester. They can use the fertilizer to grow the vegetables in the gardens. And I should mention that there's one term, I think, in climate change on campus 2010, that students in USF can grow their vegetables in the Botanical Gardens. So try not waste this great opportunity and grow your own food here.
Now, Philip, you are growing vegetables here?
I am growing vegetables here. You can see my plot is right with this orange structure in the middle and a couple boards.
Oh, those tomatoes
broccoli,
over there and
yeah,
broccoli? Yep.
Those tomatoes, those broccoli, yeah, I was able to grow beans, lots of beans. And now I'm looking forward to getting more healthy crops with this digestate. I haven't been able to add any fertilizer. I've just been relying on what the natural quality of the
or lack thereof here in Florida.
And we'll see this next coming season if we get better results in the Botanical Gardens.
Beautiful. And then we got Ken over there. Ken Black, give a big wave here to the video. Ken's about to get some popcorn going for us on some biogas. All right, so that's it for now. And once again, at Solar Cities, our motto is, please do try this at home because you can. It's simple, it's safe, and it's effective. The IBC biogas solution for your home or garden. We hope to see you soon. Happy New Year.